Hello, hello, everybody. Alright, so today we are going to be taking a log loader from Kingsport, Tennessee to Astoria, Oregon. And we will be making about $319,000, almost $320,000. We're going up here through Kentucky, up through Illinois, or no, Indianapolis, into Illinois, through Chicago, up through Wisconsin, into Minnesota, through Minneapolis, into North Dakota, through Fargo and Bismarck, down into Montana, up into Idaho, Washington, and down to Oregon, barely in Oregon, more considered Longview, I guess, than Astoria, Oregon, but you know what, this could possibly be a two-parter video here, just because it is going to be probably 2 or 3 hours of driving, so it's going to be quite long, but that is all good. It's about 2,644 miles. Trip time says about 53 hours. We have about 121 to do this, so that'll be a long one. We are starting here in Tennessee with the Kenworth W900 with the super long trailer. I'll show you guys it again in the daytime when we can actually see it, but for now, let us just release the parking brake and let us get moving. The truck came out of nowhere, that bus. So let us get moving now, heading on the highway to Knoxville. This super long and heavy load we are carrying about. It's a 106,000-pound log loader, so it should be a good drive. And it is currently 9:40 p.m. Starting it off at nighttime. It's a little annoying, but like I'd rather make up some time, drive through the night and then the daytime, and then sleep on the next night. So we can make up some time, because you don't want to be late on this one, especially since it is so much money. So we're just gonna get on hauling here. It is a very long trailer. It's got 9 axles, I think, is what we have. So it's gonna be a long one. Most likely it'll be a two-part video unless I feel like going all the way through, but it will be 2 to 3 hours at least, just because it's so long. But I couldn't pass up on the money, and just decided to do a two-part video here with the Kenworth. This Kenworth W900A was my second truck, because the first truck I bought had a lower level, which was a Mack Anthem. I ended up giving that to one of my employees, but yeah, this was my first truck that I actually saved up for. All the way, it is a full sleeper, full bar in the front. It has a 725 horsepower cat engine in it. So this was technically my first truck that is a pickup full truck, not just a basic Mack Anthem. So first gameplay with it here. Should be a good drive. Very long trailer, so it's gonna get a little tight when we get up into Idaho, Washington, and Oregon, just because it is so long. But it'll be an interesting ride, considering how long the trailer is and how long the drive is. So we should see a bunch of stuff along the way once it becomes daytime again. Leaving Tennessee soon here. Dark here in Tennessee. Who knows, we might even sleep. Nah, it's getting too late to sleep. By the time we find a place to sleep, it'll be 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, at least, maybe 11. I don't really want to waste the day like that, so we're just going to push on through the night here into the daytime. Truck. Good old Jake brakes, working wonders. Should be able to handle it through most of it. Very strong setup here we got. We gotta get off actually. So we're gonna brake pretty heavily. So right, wasn't really paying attention to that. Don't fault me for jumping across 3 lanes of traffic. Nobody was coming, just that truck we were passing. So now we gotta work our speed back up. What is going on? We got grass on the road. Looks like somebody just dumped that all over the road for us to run over. Really nice of them. I'm gonna park them on the left. Okay, he's gonna give us some room. That's good. Thank you, sir. Slightly slower than the speed limit. We're trying to go majority on these straight roads. We're just going to try and get moving a little bit, just because we do have a 52-hour drive ahead of us, so it's going to kind of suck. Oh, alright. Just mentally preparing myself right now for this terribly long drive. It's up here, looks like it's on this other road. Yeah, we got a little car action going on. We are entering Kentucky. This will be our first time driving through Kentucky. I haven't been through Kentucky at all yet, so should be pretty fun. I haven't even seen a rest stop yet. It's already 12:30 in the morning, so last time we didn't sleep it way too late in the day. It was a disaster. I did turn off the fatigue simulation because it's a little annoying sometimes, especially doing deliveries. Like you'll finish it, or you'll have like an hour left before you have to sleep, and it'll be like 9 in the morning, and then like just sleep the whole day and then drive at night. So I just did turn it off, but I still do sleep every little bit, so it's still kind of more realistic, because here is a rest stop, but if we slept now, it'd be about 1 in the morning going to sleep, so it'd be about 11 o'clock in the morning when we wake up. I'd really rather not wake up so late. We will indeed have to get gas on this trip because my tank is only 2,019 miles left. So we will definitely have to get some gas and at some point definitely stop to get some food here at some point, so we're not starving here on the road. We're gonna have to get on over because these trucks are going pretty slow. Gotta make sure we get around them good so we don't hit anybody with this super long trailer. Little hill there, a little bump in the road. Brought my speed down a good 8 miles an hour, but to be expected when we're carrying 106,000 pound log loader plus this heavy truck and trailer, so we're probably pushing about 150,000 pounds, probably somewhere around 150,000 pounds altogether. So we're heavy, very, very heavy. Even the 725 horsepower catch, and I can't keep it moving just because we are that heavy. And the engine sounds on this catch are beautiful. It'd be nice if it hit daytime, because then we'd be able to see. And I wish this truck had like cab lights so we could see the interior when we drive or something. I was gonna do another Freightliner Classic video, but this came up as 319K, and I would love to have that much money again because right now we are a tad rich. We have $38,000. We're just slightly broke because I just did buy that sleeper stretch Peterbilt 389, and I've also got a bunch more employees. They are driving for Market Express. They're driving some Freightliner Cascadias, just basic model stuff with a upgraded 500 horsepower engine in it. They just give them a little bit of horsepower to get going and carry some bigger things. But just bought a bunch of employees, trucks, and then hired employees, and upgraded my garage space and stuff. I kind of took out a loan for that, but the loan was worthwhile because it got me a bunch more employees that I can work up. Still need to hire 2 more employees and get 2 more Freightliner Cascadias to finish off my employee garage in Elko, Nevada. That's where I stationed them at. So I just need to get 2 more trucks and then hire 2 more people, and then we'll be all set for that. And then they can work their way up so they can make me some good money like my other employees do. That'll be good though. Because having money in this game is just good to be able to spend money. To get a bunch of new trucks and to continuously change them. Buy garages and stuff, hire more employees. We're trying to get like a whole, I'm trying to get like a whole fleet so I can this truck just decided they were gonna stop in our lane instead of behind it, but okay. My blinker is still on, my bad. So now we're just gonna sit back for a few minutes and just enjoy the ride. Bright and early morning here in Indiana. We've already covered a good chunk of the drive. Now we're about to head into Illinois and into Wisconsin and then Michigan. Yeah, we got a good chunk to go, but we've already done about 500 miles, so that's pretty good. We're making some good time-ish right now. It's not terrible right now so far, but we've only done about 500 miles. So I could back to you on that when we hit 1,000 won't be bad, but I'll get back to that when I hit like 1,500 miles drive so far. I'll probably be a little much, but so far it's really pretty drive, really easy, not much going on. Good old Kenny, she's holding up well. She's got 11,000 miles on her now, 11,500 miles. We're gonna get on over here, and we need to start braking big time for this tight turn. These are good old jig brakes. Jig brakes are a lifesaver. They sound beautiful, so. And we are slightly in the grass. Can't make this turn with this trailer and stay on the road, so we're just going to be hugging grass for a while. And I do need that car not to try to pass me right now. Thank you, sir. I literally don't have any room there. This is a great drive. Yep, feeling it already. About 600 miles in, we're already feeling it. Got about 3/4 of a tank of fuel, or just under. So probably when we hit the rest stop tonight, we will fill up gas. We're going to be driving all the way until about 7 or 8 p.m. Then we'll get an early jump on the morning, and look at this, we are entering Illinois right now. Illinois, welcome you. Oh, never got the S. Illinois, welcome you. Good old Illinois, they welcomes us. Well, just trying to get this thing up to speed is so annoying. It looks like we're going to be making a right-hand turn up here, so we're going to lose all the speed I just gained. This is annoying carrying a heavy load like this, but they are the best paying loads in Truck Simulator. American Truck Simulator is these heavy loads. They're about the only thing that'll get you a lot of money. The rest is, it's good money, but it's not great. Not great. I mean, it's good money still, but I'm getting paid, what is it? $120 a mile right now for this delivery, so we're getting paid a huge chunk right now to do this job. Let us swing really, really wide. Perfect. In the lines and everything, except on the other side, that doesn't count. But about $120 a mile right now. I think it's 120, like 61 cents, so like 120 miles. Or dollars a mile for this delivery, so it's paying really, really well. And this is only 600 miles more than some of the deliveries I saw. They were like 2,000 miles for like $200,000. This is $320,000 for 2,600. So like it's a little farther, but like it's another 120K just for adding 600 miles. So it's definitely worth it. We are approaching Chicago off to our left here. And Chicago looks okay in this game. But yeah, and it's raining. That's a joy. The wipers on this Kenworth kind of are interesting. They go out like that. But you know what? They're wipers. They work. It's fine. And this is Chicago. Oh my God! What are you? 30? We're on a highway. Why is the speed limit 30? We may be in Chicago, but we're still on the highway, so why is the speed 30 miles an hour? I'm going faster. And as soon as I say that, we get a good old speeding ticket. Oh, brake. We have a very heavy load, and it's a very wet road, so we're definitely going to be braking here. Chicago, it looks decent. I don't know what this Outback is doing. Outback's again for the win. I don't know how to drive. But we're trying to get moving, and we are not going to because there is a yellow light. Joy. We're actually going to roll up the window so we don't get wet. I totally forgot that was down, so... Whoops. The rain got us a little bit wet, but this is the Kenworth here. W900A, or not A, W900. Chrome fuel tanks, chrome exhaust, chrome air filters, chrome bumper, and bull guard, chrome mirrors with the two super roar horns on the top, and then we got the 9-axle lowboy with the heavy load with the two beacons, whatever, on the back with the oversized load sign because we are oversized right now. The trailer is sticking out farther than it is supposed to be, so it is considered an oversized load. We do not have any flags on our truck though to say it's an oversized load from the front, but that's okay. As long as they're on the back, we're kind of good. So yeah, and this is Chicago. It really doesn't do Chicago justice at all. I had the Midwest expansion mod active for a while, but it ended up, either that one or the Montana expansion, ended up breaking my game a lot. It would just crash it everywhere I went. Like, pick up like I could drive anywhere, but as soon as I pick up a load and then press escape to pause it, it would crash. If I went into Kansas, I got about, actually I think it's actually on the road in Kansas where it crashed. Yeah, right here. So I went from Lamar into Kansas, and we got to Garden City right here, and we didn't even get into Garden City, but we got right here, right outside Garden City, and the game crashed. So I had to figure out what it was. Midwest expansion really did good here. I might see if that one works, but that was in beta, so I think it could be that one. I also had the Montana expansion. That was really nice to have. I got to drive in that a little bit, but I had, wait, so I did have the Montana expansion active while this one was not working. Maybe when we hit the rest stop tonight, I will check out the Montana expansion again to see if that would work, because I know the Midwest one, I don't think that one works, but the Montana expansion works. We're definitely going to activate that because we're going all the way through Montana, and I would love to be able to have some views and hills, something. Because we're about to be hitting up north where there is absolutely nothing to look at. So I would love to hit the Montana expansion. We got an Estes driver here. I tried getting like a full-size Estes trailer like that, but it doesn't work. The only way I can use my Estes skin is if I have a 28-foot trailer. Nothing else would work. 28-foot trailer or 28-foot doubles. Those work for Estes, the Estes mod. And the Estes mod only works on the Freightliner day cab, so kind of sucks. Because I would love to be able to like use a Volvo or something too, but that's alright. We'll deal with it. But I think when we hit the rest stop tonight, I'm going to try to figure out the Montana expansion so we can look at something when we drive through Montana. So it's not just completely empty. Oh, another thing they were both doing, one of them was making roads in like Wyoming, like part of the actual game, not exist. Like it would hide some of the roads. Well, they wouldn't even hide, but like when you were supposed to go on them, I don't know how they would work when you drove on them, because they are still there, but on the map, it was literally sending you all the way around the map because the roads didn't technically exist. So that was really annoying, but So is this bus, dude. Thank you, bro. There was literally nobody on that lane. I don't know why you were holding this lane for the whole time, but whatever. Oh, big hill. Ah, this is really unfortunate. Ooh. Come on, big guy. Never mind, big guy. I'm sorry. You got too much load on you. You can't make it up this hill. Oh. 40 miles an hour heading up the road. We're gonna throw on the flashers. Just because we are going very slow. Because of that huge hill. Got us down to about 38 miles an hour going up it. Hopefully we can get back some speed here because it looks like we're climbing another hill here in Illinois. So that sucks, but hopefully we can get some speed back. Because it is 70. I would love to be going a little faster than this. And we're picking up speed pretty good again. 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. We're going to set cruise control to 72. Actually, we set that to 73. We're just going to get moving a little bit. We're going to turn off the flashers. Now we're going the right speed. This Prius really needs to figure it out because I really would love to come over. We're just gonna kind of squeeze him out so we can go. Perfect. I did nothing. Nobody saw anything. I just gotta be careful in the rain and the snow. When you hit like a corner, it just decides that apparently you should be dead and run into stuff. Because I did a delivery from Hobbs, New Mexico or something. And all the way down to Key West, Florida, and I hit the rain patch right when I was in like Pensacola area, and slid into the guardrail because I had no control over my truck. And it looks like the rain has actually stopped. That's really nice. Because the rain is my arch enemy. And we got another big ass hill right here. It's gonna drop our speed a lot. Jeez. We got a lot of these big hills here in Illinois. Yeah, so this is the W900 cab sleeper here. It's pretty nice, pretty spacious. It looks really good too. I love these mirrors. I just love the look of this truck. It's so mean down the road at you. It just says, get out of my way. 35 miles an hour, that was even slower than the last hill. We are now entering Wisconsin. I assume we'll probably end up stopping today somewhere in Minneapolis. Maybe we might even get to Fargo. If we can make it right past Minneapolis, there's a stop. And there's a stop right after Fargo. But I would love to get the Montana expansion for this last stretch we got going here into this place, so we have something to look at other than the plains like we've been looking at so far. So I would love to take a look at that and see. Hopefully it doesn't end the stream, but if it does, I'll just start up a part 2 to this so we can all do it together. So yeah, we'll check that out in a little bit when we get to the rest area and sleep for the night, because it is only 9:30 in the morning, so we got a good chunk of day left. About 39 hours on the drive left, about 1,900 miles, so it'd help if we stop hitting hills. We could actually keep going with our speed, but that's okay. We'll just keep pushing, keep on trucking through Wisconsin now. We've already made it really far. We've gone all the way from Kingsport, Tennessee. We came all the way up here through Kentucky, all the way through Indiana into Illinois, and now we are in Wisconsin, heading up to Minnesota. So like we're already getting some good time going. So let's just keep going. Looks like we're going to be stopping at the rest stop a little earlier than we would have liked, but that's okay. We'll just grab an early dinner and then head to sleep so we can get back on the road. It'll be a little dark, but that should be fine. We're approximately just about 1,000 miles in about an hour, so it'll probably be about another hour and a half video. It'll be quite long, but it looks like we are approaching our rest stop. I'll try to find the Montana expansion mod real quick so we can get back on the road. And then we'll be back at doing our trucking vlog for the trucking video for the day, not vlog. We're gonna get over so that guy can get over, since he's gonna come over anyways without really paying attention. Good old AI drivers. They don't pay attention. I think we are about to be in Minnesota now. Yeah, they're about to be in Minnesota. We'll be resting in Minnesota. It'll be pretty early in the night when we start driving again. It'll probably be about... won't be that early actually. It'll be like 2 or 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning when we start driving again. So, be a pretty good one. Then we'll probably sleep one more time on this long drive. After that, we'll drive again throughout the day and night, or the night and the day, and then we will sleep that night. And then after that, it should be a straight shot into Oregon. I might make this a 2-part video. Welcome to Minnesota. We are entering Minnesota now. But I'm probably just gonna make it a 2-part video so I can go and mess with that Midwest expansion mod. So this will be the first part across the country. And then the second part will be across the country again. Part 2 to this video. It should be another good hour and a half or so. I just would like to have something in Montana rather than just flat landscape, because it's flatter than anything. There's no trees, there's nothing. I've been through it, so I would love to add the Montana expansion. Just so we have something to look at a little bit. Make it a little bit more enjoyable heading through Montana. So we'll do that, and then we will continue part 2 once we get to this rest stop in about 20 or so minutes after that. So if you want to tune in for part 2, just wait 20 or so minutes for me to get that Midwest expansion mod into the game. Minneapolis discovered, and then we can hit the roads from Minnesota, or not Minnesota, for Oregon, going through Montana. Hopefully it works. It should. It worked before, so it should work just fine. Don't know why you're slamming on your brakes. Speed limit is 70. We are going 70 miles an hour right now, and we are passing you pretty fast, so that's annoying. Good old Kenworth. The rest stop should be coming up here soon. Don't know why that guy brakes so hard, but okay. It's fine with me. We'll just keep on going until we hit our rest stop, which will be about 3:30 or so. Then we'll fill up gas because we are under half a tank, or we are about half a tank. I should say, from the gauges. So we will fill up. We will get ready to sleep for the night. Should find some good spots because it is early, so nobody should be there right now resting yet. So we'll find some spots, and then go to sleep, and then I will end the video, and we will start it back up in a little while, and we will finish the last part. So it should be a good time. Hopefully the Montana expansion works with 142 right now. I mean, it worked 141. I just think the Midwest was screwing it all up, so hopefully the Montana doesn't screw anything up. I will check it out and make sure everything's good, and then if it's good, we will launch back up and run it through Montana with the Montana expansion as well. If not, we will just run it through Montana anyways, because I don't really think there's another path from here. We won't have to run. Yeah, no. There's no straight shot from here. That's the straightest shot you'll get, so we'll just do that. Might make the trip a little longer because the roads won't be as straight or flat, but that's fine with me. At least we'll have something to look at. And our rest stop is coming up here on our right, and it is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we will fill up. I kind of want to weigh myself, so we might do that too. And then we will hit the sack for the night. There's no easy way to weigh myself actually, so we will skip that for now. But we definitely are gonna fill up here. So let's fill up, and then let us head to the rest stop so we can go grab some dinner, and then go hit the sack for the night and wake up about 2 or 3 in the morning. It'll be about 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, just then we'll start driving. Hey yo, chill out. If I hit you, that's all your fault, so we did not connect with him. That's good. We're not going to be able to park very well in here, so we're just going to hopefully let us sleep here. And it is not letting us sleep, so we're just going to detach. And try to finesse our way to sleep. This game is really finicky sometimes about these parking spots to sleep in, especially in this coast-to-coast mod, so we're just going to look at that. We can rest right next to our trailer, so we are gonna end the video here. So see everybody in a little bit when we get the Montana expansion in, so stay tuned for that. About 3:15 at the latest, I would say, so check around